Oh no, it's 100% fresh. If you were to have asked me a few weeks ago, I probably would have told you, no, a few months ago, I would have told you that I was continuously getting the Sunday scaries and that Mondays were never going to be a day that was full of contentment and relaxation. But hey, I've somehow figured it out. How did I figure it out? Well, it started out with an immediate crash to my mental capacities because I was doing just way too much and not really prioritizing the things that actually like refueled me, but instead was constantly just pushing through all the different tasks I had going on in my life, work, play, all of that sort of stuff. And so I ended up taking a break. I took a bit of a break actually. And through that, I was able to start to realize that I have never actually just been doing nothing at all. I've always been doing some sort of project, some sort of task, some sort of work. And I know what you're saying. Is this not one of them? Well, yes and no, because my intentions with this is really probably not to post it, maybe just include it as a part of, my own video diaries or something with a bunch of my friends. But really, I think what it is going to do for me, if it's going to help me have a little bit more of a creative outlet, bring me back to my high school days when making videos and content and stuff in our media class was just pure hearted fun and wasn't tied to any expectations. I mean, sure, we did get a mark, but that mark was actually because of, participation and how well you kind of put something together in a sense of like collaborating with your peers. Not really based on the quality of your work. I mean, yes, that did come into play at some point, and to see if you were, your what is it called? Tripod was balanced out, in the best way. But it mostly was around your participation and really just like diving into it and doing the work and having fun while doing it with no expectations on what the outcome is supposed to look like, because we don't always know that about life. And I think what I was doing is I was constantly getting myself into this rhythm of what the expectations are supposed to look like and what I would get because of those outcomes. And then when I didn't get those outcomes, I thought then, that's because I didn't do that hard or good enough of a job. So I need to work harder. And that's not really the reality. Now, has this been something I've attempted before? Absolutely. I've probably have an archive of a bunch of different videos that I haven't posted, a bunch of different clips that I haven't stitched together, and a bunch of B-roll that really doesn't make sense even now. But for some reason, I thought, maybe let me try now. Does this happen every single time I have a little bit of free time? Yeah, it does. But what ends up happening is then I put pressure and expectations of what it's supposed to look like, the success metrics of it, what others will think of me, people I know and people I don't know. And then I'm like, you know what? Ugh. I also then start to take a closer and closer look about how I look in a clip. I'm really trying not to think about it now because maybe I'm not going to like it. But so what? Who's going to see this? Not you. I don't know. So that is where I'm at right now. That is what I'm stitching together. And perfect. Awesome. So randomly decided to just get up and get my nails done. And my toes. They were looking horrible, and I had one nail broken. I usually do pointed. Went with a little bit of a almond shape. Not loving it, but I only did it because I am trying to get myself to coffin. So hopefully next time I go, I can do a shorter coffin, and then by that time, I'll have the perfect coffin shape for my vacay. Hopefully. Um, yeah, so that took longer than I thought. It's super late and I have no time to be cutesy and do the whole, ooh, watch me make dinner, because also I shouldn't be eating at this time. I should have already ate. So let me just whip up something quick. And by quick, I mean in the next hour. And yeah. Oh, hey, friend. I'm out here glistening like a glazed donut, and I'm heading to a coffee shop because I need my coffee. And then I'm gonna do a little work and then head back home because I know my fur baby will be upset if I stay a little longer. But I also want to get a sweet treat this morning. This is the shop I've been meaning to come to for so long. Everything looks so delicious. And obviously, I'm gonna get an omnibus. Can you see this? I realize this tripod is a little small. It's like the perfect handhold one, but if I want to put it up on a desk, I just feel like you don't get the full, look, and especially because I'm using the front camera instead of the main camera. Whatever. Can you look at this? What? Actually, oh my god. I mean, to be honest, I'm usually used to one that's a little fresher, so I don't know if this was from like yesterday, but like you can tell, they filled it. Like the filling is from the front to the back, not just in the center. Oh no, it's 100% fresh. Now, this is the point where my mic stops working because it's not plugged in properly, so I hope you liked the elevator music. I know I'm only going to be able to tell once I start doing the editing process on the differences that will come from using my front camera than the back camera, but it's more comfortable to be able to see at least the vantage point of whoever's viewing the video. Okay. Yeah, so that was it.